Aloha and good morning. This is Ahava from Hawaii, visiting Texas right now. Wanted to give you guys, a little. There's one of our dogs. That's Jasper, and that is Janny. And I think Aoife already went inside. Anyway, I was just sitting here watching the sun. You can see it right there, coming up through the trees. Right there. Wow, beautiful. So I was out here just talking to Yah, to the Most High, thanking him for this beautiful Sabbath morning, thanking him for the beginning of my true spiritual. I feel like I've been on a journey my whole life, but on the last third of the journey, if I get so lucky to be on this planet to share love and light longer. Wow, thank you, God, for that view. Anyway, I've had such a marvelous time. This has been the first time that I've just been able to love and accept my family, no matter how they are or how they act, or I still, don't like the things that I don't like, as we all do. But wow, what a ride that you even get to be here for 80 years to experience all of it. And I don't know. So I watch my brother-in-law struggle every single day. 2 weeks I've been here with depression and just cannot even function, can't do anything. We ended up taking care of his dog because he gets so sad and so depressed. So I have so connected with the Most High and with Yah and asking Yeshua, how can we best serve you? And he just kept saying, like, to, renew your mind, renew your mind, renew your mind. Daily detox, daily get rid of all the stuff that isn't serving us, that's keeping us in that lower realm of sadness, depression, anxiety, believing any of that stuff really matters. Because honestly, this is like where I got I get the metaphor of a butterfly, because you feel like you're in a cocoon going through this world, and then all of a sudden you just start like flying. And it's really because you start having your faith goes from believing to knowing, and then miracles and magic start showing up. You start meeting people, old friends come back, healing takes place with people, revelation. I mean, just even the anger at the system, because I was so angry for so long, and my dad, and I got mad at all his, bar attorney friends that were drinking and cheating on their wives and doing all these things in society as upper echelon, like people look up to, shouldn't be doing, and how that moral decay, and just my own personal life of seeing men that people are saying, you should be a lawyer, you should be a doctor, or you want to strive to go to those levels, and seeing the world as I see it from a child's perspective, working in those law firms and the system and the courtrooms as a kid, and then growing up and my dad wanting me to do the same, and me saying, absolutely no way, I will not turn into that. I don't want to be like that. I want to be light and love. And that is our divine mission, to turn into the Christ. But you have a choice. You're going to either turn into a really stronger ego entity, serving the world with the accolades of, oh, I went to school, I got a degree, I got a certificate, I worked my way up, I got all this debt like it's a crown of glory, because you slaved to be the top slave. That's really what it boils down to. And now I can laugh at it and be free as a little kid and just like, oh my gosh, the Bible says in the end, the whole world would be deceived. The whole world was deceived. Everybody wanted the prosperity and the life that America promised. But when you throw out the most important reason America got so blessed from the beginning, was because Yah, the Most High God, let us be free to worship Him, to do what we were created to do. So people got really creative in America, and that's how so many things were birthed out of this country. But then it turned into a corporation. And whenever a corporation touches any good idea, it's ruined, totally ruined. It just gobbles it up like a snake. And that essence, that soul that wanted to manifest in this world game, they just got their light stolen by the big world government system. And that little soul is sitting in the corner, is stuck in their avatar body, until they die, completely owned and controlled by something that does not love it. The system does not love it. There is no fruit thereof that this system loves us. It eats and spits us out. I think the Matrix trilogy is brilliant. It's exactly the truth. But there is hope and there is love and there is light. I guess that's why I'm so drawn to all those movies like Narnia and The Hobbit, because it's always the hero's journey to go through all this darkness to get to the light. And so I see, even though there's so much brokenness in my own personal family and hurt and struggling, and I feel so empathy but not compulsion to fix it. Like I realized for the first time in my life, I don't have to take on other people's stuff as my stuff. I don't have to take on the government either. I can take on just what y'all wants me to do. When we take on this heavy mantle of we have to do everything the world's way, meaning the governance of the world, and then mom and dad's expectations, and then all our friends and all our family, and it's too much. People start nutting up, and by the time they're out of school, it happens really quick. I watched my own children go from being young people to so excited about getting out there in the big world after they graduated high school, and then graduated college, and then boom, first job. And within not even the first year, my son would call me and say, Mom, is this what it is the rest of your life? And I could just tell he was so heartbroken because all his dreams and all his creativity were already starting to get beaten the heck out of him in this world. And my son's super creative. He's really smart. Everything he touches, he just masters in no time flat. He's been like that since he was a little baby. It's really cool to watch, actually. But his disappointment, and I'm trying, even though he's going to be actually 25 tomorrow. And he's went through college, got a full ride scholarship at UH, got out, got gifted a job, a really good job right off the bat from one of his childhood high school best friends. Dad owned a company, so Titus had his dad hire all his best friends that could do the job. So they were working with their whole crew of best friends for high school there for a while. But the thing he didn't like about it was just the construction business. He said, Mom, it's so cutthroat. People are so mean. They don't know God. And he goes, you're really right. It's like watching a bunch of people without God. It's like watching a bunch of animals at a zoo. They're just working on like responses. They don't know how to go to the spirit and ask for answers. And one of the things that I think the world, the schools, the churches, everything fails at, which is the most important lesson that we're here for, is to have a good relationship with our brothers and our sisters. But you cannot have a good relationship with your brothers and sisters unless you have a relationship with the Most High. It just doesn't work, because all you think about is your part in the game, me, myself, and I, right? We all do it. Except the world's way worse now. They're so narcissistic. People are so narcissistic, and they go crazy if you'll tell them the truth. But that's the truth. People are narcissistic. It's narcissistic means I don't know how to do anything except protect and, like an animal, take care of my needs, because I don't trust the world, and I feel like everybody else is out to get their own and nobody wants to share or give or love. So I'm just going to be like this. It's an epidemic. I mean, it's a serious epidemic. And what they're really all saying is, I don't feel loved. I feel alone. I'm terrified in this world. So I make up or create this ego, which is edging God out, to pretend to be a legal fiction that doesn't even know it's doing business, but it is doing business, but it's not. And this is real life. This is my sister. So I'm going to have to go. Yes, can you give me 5 minutes, please? Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm ready. Thank you. Isn't it fun being 61 and you talk to your sister like you're still 10 years old? Oh my gosh. But I'm dealing with it and just being grateful that I get to be in this reality show and not react and go crazy. So, but I do need to give them some time. We are going to her service this morning, so I got to get ready. And I will hopefully get on live today again and maybe share a Shabbat Shalom down here. She goes to Beshar Shalom. I think it's what it's called, Beshar Shalom, in Plano, Texas. So we're headed out there now. Then I finish up this evening visiting another sister's and going to another service, and then fly home tomorrow. Anyway, I wanted to share a little bit of my life and why I do what I do, but I've got to show the back porch. This back porch had this nasty old rug on it, and my sister had all those planters were just filled with choked weeds and everything, so I got it all cleaned out for my mom. I wanted to get a Home Depot grinder and get all this paint off here, but I guess it's winter coming anyway, so in the spring when I come again, I want to grind it out and so we refurnish, or what do you call it, repaint or stain the porch for her. But Texas is nice now this time of year. It's cool in the morning. It's nice to have coffee with her dogs and be out here in the morning and do our word. But now we're headed to the service to go hear some more words. So I pray Shabbat Shalom for all of you. I hope in the name of the Father, Yahuwah, Yeshua, and the whole family of heaven that you are blessed and highly favored today, that you enjoy your Sabbath. Enjoy your rest in God, Yah, the Most High. And just think about not thinking today and just getting into your heart space and giving the whole thing, your whole mind, body, spirit today to him, to his feet of Yeshua, and ask him for a do-over. Ask him to be a bride of Christ that's clean and pure, and just ask him to be able to laugh at all the insanity and not be in the judgment head of, reality, duality, because this life is so short and then it's over. And it's like you want to go back and laugh at your life, enjoy that you got to enjoy this crazy ride, like being an actor in a play. If we keep getting tweaked and wrapped around the bumper and mad at mom and mad at dad, mad at the world, mad at our, pray for them. I mean, it's really, really, I've always been a very compassionate person, really too much, honestly, like an empath on overkill. But I mean, it's like I'm able to separate me, the true me, the spirit me that's with the avatar in the game here in the life. And it's interesting because I can enjoy it a lot more knowing I'm eternal. What am I taking this seriously for? Enjoy, right? But I can't pretend to be what I'm not. That's why I do the legal reverse the curse stuff, because we can't be living, breathing souls, men and women, free to worship the Most High in our own free way, which is love. If we have to all be put of all the different colors of the rainbow, and you're going to turn everybody into vanilla or black or purple or one color, which is like, to me, everybody new world order, that kind of conformity to me sounds so boring. I mean, you wouldn't laugh if you didn't have yeah, anyway, there's so much to share, but I got to make it to the ministry service and not get yelled at by my younger sister. So praise Yah, Father. Thank you for the opportunity to be alive. Thank you for the opportunity to be out here in this beautiful weather this morning. Thank you for all the folks watching. I pray for all of you that no matter what crazy stuff is going on in your life, that you just laugh at it, give it to Yah, and tell him, I can overcome this, I can stand through this, I can walk through this, because it's all your story. And you're co-writing it now with him because you're not afraid. Because false evidence appearing real is not real. I mean, it's real to the degree you believe it's real, but it's like understanding you're not a legal fiction and you're actually a real boy or a real girl or a real man or a real woman. It's so exciting. And imagine what you can do as a born-again, true believer of the Most High, the kingdom of heaven on earth. Please do me a favor. Go sign up today at tkc.network. We're trying to get more content, more prayer groups growing, more teachings, more just people who want to be real, who just want to be loved, who want to be authentic, no more phony belief. I hate the word artificial, anything. Let's just be real. Let's just be is real. Get it? Be is real. I am real. I am a love. I am a life. And so are you. So let's clean up our bad stuff. Let's forgive, repent, restore, replenish, and heal. Oh, by the way, real quick before I go, this is what my new thing is. Since I am getting older, I'm doing everything that I know to be really good. So I start the day with a big jug of water first thing in the morning, and now I'm going to have coffee. But my girlfriend, who has been a naturopath healer for many, many years, just told me about this new stuff. New Me. It's called the Numi Swish. So I'm doing this every morning. I'm getting my mom on a whole regimen too. She's 87, so we got to take her health, keep her healthy, right? So this is like you do a little cap of this every morning. I'm not going to do it because then I can't talk and finish up the video. But you swish it in your mouth for 2 minutes, so hold it, no talking. It says 30 seconds, but she says you want to get all of this as much in your system as quick as possible. This is for your brain. It just evidently dietarily, it cleans out your entire system and renews you, kind of, sends you back in time. So this is a NutraSwish. This is glutathione. And this is supposed to be really good too. So this is like a little thing, a duo. This is the 30-day supply. So I'm trying that every day. I'm also doing this, the X39, which is patches. And these patches put the light back in you. That's what I try to do, is put the light back in people. So I'm really excited about the patches. So you just stick these little, oh, my mom's got them in the house. I'm patching her all over. But you put these different things for different reasons, for inflammation, heart disease, stem cell repair, regeneration, as well as glutathione. So between the two, the Numi Wish and this, and then I love ASEA too. That's another one we just cannot live without. My husband and my girlfriend Nairi will have a story about ASEA. She called me the other day and she said, okay, I've been on this stuff for years, but I just had an issue and it immediately cleared it up. So anyway, so there's just so many good testimonies about health and wealth and everything else that we've been programmed, lied, deceived. It says in the Bible, in the end, the whole world would be deceived. And we have been deceived. And we've all been deceived, you guys. So I've got to repent and ask Father to please forgive me for getting mad at everybody in the world who followed it for a long time too. But I'm done with that, and got to get ready. There's Mama coming out now to tell me to get ready as well. So you guys have a great day. I love you all. See you soon. I'll be back in Hawaii on Monday. Okay. Aloha. God bless.